Do product descriptions matter? Yeah, they do. And most stores get them completely wrong. So I gave Claude every product page on this e-commerce store and asked it to rewrite them. Okay, first thing, I'm pulling every product page out of this store. Pretty much every e-commerce platform has an export. I'm on WooCommerce. You might be on Shopify, Wix, Squarespace. Same idea, same process, just a different button. And I'm also not exporting the whole product page. I'm grabbing the fields that matter: product name, short description, long description, and the meta. And the meta is the little bit of text that shows up in search and tells Google and AI search what the page is about. So here's the problem it's fixing. Some descriptions come straight from the manufacturer, the exact same words sitting on every other store that sells that product. Others you wrote yourself for a product that's unique to you and your company, but they still don't sell. The customer's still not buying, and they're also not getting found anywhere online. So either way, the page has two jobs it's failing: sell to the person and get found in search, the Google kind and the AI kind. Today, Claude is going to fix both. Hi, I'm Tracy, and quick catch up if you're new to this channel. I handed this store to Claude to refresh the whole thing with me. It audited the store, then built the brand, and the audit turned up a list of things to fix, and the product pages are one of them. So that's what we're doing today. Now, the product pages have two parts that need fixing: the product images, that I'll do on a different episode, and the product descriptions, which I'm doing today. But even without those new photos, today's work still moves the needle. It gets the pages right for the actual buyer and for search. So on this particular e-commerce site, the typical product has a very short description with a generic line. It has a long description that is just spec sheet or sometimes blank. And the meta is either empty or sometimes it's auto-generated. If there is a short description or description, it's auto-generated from that. So it's not that good. And that's what a buyer or any of the search engines or AI is landing on. And when you start to see them all together, you realize how much they make a difference on your e-commerce site. I am going to use Claude Chat to start. I'm just going to go in the browser. And the main thing is that you don't want to just give this CSV file to AI and ask it to rewrite your product descriptions. You want to give it your store. In one of the earlier episodes, Claude did a brand positioning and a style guide. And so I'm going to upload both of those along with the product pages. And so that Claude knows the brand and the product. So the rewrites sound like the store, not just generic AI. So anyone with a Claude account can do this. Here's the prompt. And I'm also just going to get the top 5 because I don't want it to run through. There's a couple hundred products from this store. Now, remember, product descriptions usually fall into one of two buckets. They either come straight from the manufacturer, as I mentioned, and they have the same copy every other store selling that product is using, or you wrote them yourself for a product that's unique to you. But they probably read like a spec sheet: material, size, made wherever. Nobody buys because of that. People buy because of what it does for them. So when Claude rewrites these, I'm not asking for prettier specs. I'm asking for it to lead with the real problem this solves for the person buying it. And that's already in our positioning statement. And this search piece isn't just classic Google keywords anymore. It's two things: Google and AI search. When someone asks ChatGPT or Google Gemini a question directly, the answer those tools give back is the new search result. If your page doesn't say it in plain language for AI to understand, you don't show up in either one. So we want to speak to the human, but we also want to use words that Google and AI search are also looking for. So this positioning document and brand style has the customer, the benefits these products solve for them, and the actual words people use when they're trying to buy this product, the kind they type into Google or ask AI. Before it gives me the final version, it gives me a review file first. So it has the original, what it wants to change. I can see everything before anything gets imported. Once I look it over, then I can ask it for a file to import into my WooCommerce. The description leads with what the product does for you. The long description talks to the actual buyer. And the meta is written for what people search. So it led with the problem, not the specs, exactly what I asked for. It used words a real customer would type compared to what was there, not even close to what is available now to put in the product descriptions. This is 100% better. And here's the part that is really kind of exciting. It didn't just rewrite the words. It read the whole catalog while it worked, and it caught two things I didn't ask for it to look for. One was the way the products are filed. Some of them are in the wrong category. And one is the way the search titles are set up. So these are two fixes I'll need to add to the list of things this e-commerce store needs updated. But the main thing is it understood the store, not just the text on one page. So that was done using Claude in the browser. I could keep doing the rest right here in the browser. It works fine, but I'd rather do the whole thing on my own computer with everything sitting in one folder. No uploading files every time I come back to it. So here's how I would do it. This is Claude Cowork. My brand guide and my whole product list live in the folder on my computer, and Cowork reads them straight from there. I pointed at the list and it works through the catalog the same way in the brand voice page after page. Same process you just watched, it just lives on my computer with everything in one place. Okay, I asked it for the proper file that I'm going to import, and then I'm just going to choose the file and I'm going to update my existing products. And then I'm just going to map the CSV file fields into the WooCommerce products and then just import. And that's it. It will update the existing products. Everything I showed you today, you were driving. You exported, you pasted in the prompt, you imported. There's a version where AI does the whole thing for you. It goes into your store, it makes the changes, it does everything, and you barely lift a finger. And there's actually 3 different ways to set that up depending on how hands-off you want to go. If you'd like to see something like that, comment below, and if I know that people want that type of video, I'll make it. If enough of you ask, I'll definitely publish it. And another thing, before we wrap, everything I just walked you through, find what's wrong, work with AI on it, use AI to fix it, that process doesn't change. What changes is how deep you take it. Take the search piece. You can do a fast pass and get something live and move on. Or you can really dig into how AI search works and chase as close to 100% as you can get. So you've got the best possible shot at showing up in those search results. Both ways are valid. I'm showing you the process, not telling you how far to take it. That's your call. You could do it for a couple of minutes or for hours, depending on how much this page is worth to you. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll like this one. Also hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one I publish. And thank you so much for watching.